I got the lay of it just the way you told me, Jeb. It's good forage land, as far as you can see, with a clear pass through the Sierras off to the left.
Looks like our luck is running for a change, Billy boy. Desert south, nothing but rock and bramble north. And right in front of us, it's opening up like the Red Sea into the land of milk and honey. Right in front of us.
That's the Ponderosa, Jeb. We can't cut through there. You don't understand, Jeb. That's Cartwright land, far as your eye can see.
You mean they own all that?
Own? Man don't own nothing unless he's willing to die holding on to it.
I worked out this way. I know Ben Cartwright. Why, he'd kill every last one of us before he'd let a sheep set foot on the Ponderosa.
Start bringing up that flock. Now.
I come a long ways with you, Jeb. But I ain't riding against Ben Cartwright for you or nobody.
Start bringing up them sheep, Burton.
I'm pulling out, Jeb. And you ain't got nothing to say can stop me.
Don't appear there's much I can do to stop you either.
No hard feelings, Jeb. But I just ain't gonna ride against Ben Cartwright. That's all.
All right, you two, get them sheep moving. Leave him, Billy. He's past fussing. You got to learn to kill a man once you draw on him.
But I shared second plates with him, Jeb, just a few hours ago.
Once a thing is dead, you got to get clear of it. The scruffiest hole squirrel knows that.
Sure, Jeb.
You're lettered, ain't you, boy?
Yes, sir. I spell out some.
All right. You read that to me, boy.
And Moses went up from the plains, and the Lord showed him all of the land.
I've been near 40 years myself, just like Moses. But the Lord has finally showed me my land, and I'm gonna take it to myself. I have to kill everything on it and burn it to the root.
An easy way to make a living than this.
There he is. You know how, don't you?
No.
Marry a rich gal. Little Joe, you reckon how long it's going to take us to clear out all this stuff out of this drain ditch?
I figured the rate we're going, it'd take us about 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
Hiya, Pa.
Ah. Nice. You ever see such a pair of working fools? Well, Adam, I wish some of that would rub off on you. Well, now, Pa, the way I look at it, if a man expects to get ahead in this world, he's got to use his brain instead of his back. Adam, with a place like the Ponderosa, a man has to be able to use both. Now, come on, let's get the boys a hand. Who'll be over there?
Must be Tucker. I put him out hunting strays.
That don't sound like strays.
Strays, all right, but the two-legged kind.
That was just a warning. Where do you men think you're headed?
Why, we're aiming across the Sierra.
We better find another way. Nobody goes through the Ponderosa. That's Ben Cartwright's orders.
You figuring to stop us all with that gun?
Well, maybe not all of you, but I'll drop the first man that tries to come through here.
How much is Cartwright paying you, mister?
Well, what's that to you?
Is it enough for a man to get himself killed for? Look, we're coming through. Now, you can shoot me if you've a mind to, but as soon as you pull that trigger, you're the same as a dead man. All right, bring him through. And you better get out of the way, mister, before you get yourself trampled.
I warned him, Ben. I give him clear warning.
Well, nobody expects any more, Sam. You've been told you're on Ponderosa land. I'd be obliged if you turned the tails of those sheep and got them off.
Are you, Ben Cartwright? Drummond. Jeb Drummond is my name. We ain't bringing no trouble. We're just looking to pass through on the way to California. No more than that.
Mr. Drummond, I'm sorry. I can't let you take those sheep across the Ponderosa.
You mean you got all this here and you ain't willing for us just to cut through?
That's what I mean.
Why, you got enough land here to parcel out a state of your own, and you're sitting fat right on top of it, ain't you? Let me ask you a question, Mr. Cartwright. What more right have you got to this land than me?
It's mine. That's right enough.
Every inch of this land's deeded in our name, if that's what's bothering you, Mr. Drummond.
Oh, a deed, huh? Why, deed is only a piece of paper. Looks to me like all they got is some scribbling on paper.
It's what backs up the scribbler, Mr. Drummond. That's what counts.
How many of them you count, Billy?
Five, Jeb. Just 5.
Less than we got. Well, there's no cause to draw down. I was just resting. Look, I'm only trying to get passage through to California, and I aim to pay for it, too.
Drummond, I don't want any of your money.
Well, it's getting on near to dark. You wouldn't mind if we was to camp here for the night?
Well, all right. But you make sure you're gone by tomorrow morning. Is that understood?
You won't find us here. I promise you that. Yes, sir. You can count on it, Mr. Cartwright. You won't find us here. Here you are, Billy. I saved you a chaw piece without no grizzle.
Well, that's out of your helping, Jeb. You best keep that for yourself.
Oh, I had my fill for tonight, boy. You take it.
Thank you, Jeb.
You know, you could still use fattening up. If you was one of my sheep, rib scrawny like you are, I'd have sold you off for hoof glue before now. You did fatten up some, though. When I first come on you and them wranglers was fixing to string you up, well, you didn't look like no more than a fence post.
You've been mighty good to me, Jeb. I appreciate everything you've done. I only hope I can pay it back sometime.
There'll be a time come, boy. There's always a time. Well, you better get yourself some sleep before morning.
What are we doing, Jeb? Going back?
Well, I don't know yet. I gotta think on it. You see, the way I figured it, we'd have made California just about spring market time. That flock would have been fat and woolly. We'd have got a sight of cash for 'em. But I don't know. No, I've got another blanket for you, boy.
That's Burton's, isn't it?
What difference does it make? Ain't no good to him buried.
I was just asking.
Night, Billy.
Night, Jeb.
Dad, burn it, little Joe. Cut it. Don't pull it.
We wouldn't be having all this trouble if you hadn't gone and lost that chili bowl I always fit on your head.
Just take it easy. It's getting thin enough up there like it is.
Keep your head still. Are you still putting that salad oil on your hair?
Hog lard.
Oh. What you so worried about? You ain't gonna look any different when I get done anyway.
Yeah, but I'll feel different. What's the matter? He's doing a good job, ain't he?
Oh, fine.
Yeah. Hey, let me see that mirror.
Well, I got an idea.
Oh, about what, Adam?
Well, I've been thinking. The way the country's growing, and more people coming west, California, we could cut a road across the north section of the Ponderosa.
Not a bad idea. I'll give it some thought.
Well, I'd like to start on it, Pa.
Well, Adam, I said I'd give it some thought. Oh, by the way, tomorrow morning I want you to ride out and see if Drummond and those sheep of his have cleared out.
What if he hasn't?
Well, then we'll make sure he's cleared out.
Why do we have to take the law in our own hands?
Now, we're not taking any law into our own hands. What do you want me to do? Open up the Ponderosa to every scavenger that comes along? Drummond's kind turns the land to dust and then just moves on.
Look, Pa, I'm not saying let Drummond in. But there gotta be people after him. Farmers, traders, homesteaders. Now, what are you gonna do? Take a gun to them, too?
Now, you know that isn't so, Adam. But I will take a gun to Drummond's kind. He'll grab anything he can get his hands on. Now, tomorrow morning, you go out there and see that he's gone. Is that understood?
All right, Pa, anything you say.
Come on, roll out! Come on, hustle it up! Come on, we gotta be making tracks!
Want me to get the flock shifted around and headed out, Jeb? I'll lead out the bell sheep if you want.
I ain't taking them out.
You ain't? You mean we're not crossing the Cartwright line?
No, we're crossing all right. But I've been thinking maybe we won't cross all the way.
You heard what Ben Cartwright said.
Cartwright. I'm through being shoved and hauled by his like. A man takes something, it's his. You gotta start learning that, Billy boy.
Yes, sir. But ain't we taking on a peck of trouble?
Trouble. I'm an old man now, but I once had me a flock of sheep was like looking across a big white sea. I run them from the Snake River in the north to the Mexican border and back. Then the cattle come, and the farmers plowing up the earth. I've been pushed so hard, Billy, there ain't hardly a corner I can squeeze myself into. But I'm through being pushed now. All right, hurry it up, you men, and get that chuck wagon loaded. Them Cartwrights will be after us before it gets much lighter. Billy, you take them two and hang back to ride guard. And if them Cartwrights come tailing us, you let me know.
All right, Jeb.
And Billy, you make sure you stop whichever one of them it is.
You mean kill him, Jeb? Is that what you mean?
That's right. And leave them out there like bait to stink a trail for the rest of them.
I can't see doing that to him, Jeb. What they ever done to us?
Why, them Cartwrights would kill us if they got the chance, every one of us. You know that, Billy boy. Now, don't you shed no tears over them Cartwrights. They're the same kind as tried to string you up. Why, they got, and we ain't. And those that got ain't gonna give it up unless you shake them until their britches pop. I'm telling you, Billy, they'd kill every one of us if they got the chance. Only, they ain't gonna get the chance.
Looks like about as good a spot as any to set up.
Set up for what, Billy? You talking about an ambush?
You just do like I say.
I've been riding with old Jeb for a long time now. I know the way he thinks.
How do you mean, Carter?
That old buzzard is thinking about killing himself some Cartwrights. Hey, you know I'm right, Billy boy.
You spot yourself up there. Collier, you head on down a ways.
I'll tell you, Billy boy, I don't want to get mixed up in no range war. Not for what we're getting out of it.
You just do like Jeb says.
Well, can't we maybe scare him a little bit?
The Cartwrights? That kind don't scare.
Maybe you feel like having Jeb flay the skin off you for not doing what he says. Jeb says shoot. Shoot to kill.
Hey, Collier, what about all this?
You mean about killing the Cartwright?
I mean about getting strung up for Jeb Drummond.
I don't plan to get strung up for Jeb Drummond or nobody. Come on, let's get out of here.
Drop the gun.
You win, mister. I lose again.
Keep them bunched over to that side so they don't mill. And get them two moving there.
Gonna make new camp, Jeb?
No, not here. It's too rocky. I'd like to get to that draw up ahead.
Pasture up there, Jeb. That ain't no good for the sheep.
No, not for the sheep it ain't. But for what I got in mind, it's fine. Come on, get them sheep moving.
Jeb!
What?
One of the Cartwrights come upon us unexpected like.
Well, did you kill him?
Nah, he got Wheeler. There's nothing I could do about it, Jeb. He had position on me. He'd have finished me off, too, if I hadn't got clear.
I'll give you a job. I mean to have it done right. Now, instead of the rest of them coming looking for him, he'll tail back and tell them which way we went. Well, maybe it's for the best. If we can get us to that draw ahead of them, might be they get a little surprise, huh, Billy boy? All right, drive 'em! Oh, we run 'em!
Should have run that bushwhacker off for good last night.
Want me to ride into town, tell the sheriff?
I don't need any sheriff. That flock of sheep, he couldn't have gone more than a few miles. We can get rid of them before dark.
Oh, wait a minute, Pa. Let the law do it this time.
What's wrong with you, boy? You want to sit here and twiddle your thumbs while Drummond's sheep eat our land bare? By the time the lawyers and the sheriff and the court in Virginia City get through haggling with what should be done, the whole North Pasture will be torn up. Get your guns. We got work to do.
What kind of work, Pa?
Get those sheep off our land.
Now, look, Pa, I don't want you running after Drummond. Now, just settle down.
You going soft, boy?
Pa, you're just as bad as he is.
I'm what?
You and Drummond both think you're a law unto yourselves, and you're not. Without the law, a man's no better than dirt.
Now, you listen to something from me. I cleared that land that Drummond's driving his sheep through. I worked it till my hands cracked open and the sweat blinded my eyes. And I planted that grass, and with the Lord's help, it grew. And I'm not going to let a sheep herder who never did an honest day's work in his life ruin it. Now, you coming with me or not?
Jeb.
That's good. Now it's the Cartwrights who are going to be in open ground.
Jeb, you sure you ain't picking off a bigger piece than you can chew?
It's a blind draw, Jeb. You let them come in here, it's us that's going to be trapped.
Well, if that's what they thought, might turn out just a bit different. It don't matter if they got us trapped, as long as we get one of them. Just one.
You let them walk in here, what's going to keep Ben Cartwright from killing off the whole lot of us?
Of course, Cartwright is the kind of guy that don't shoot unless somebody else fires the first shot.
Well, I don't like sitting here like a treed squirrel. I say we get out there and face them straight off.
All right, go ahead. Well, what's the matter? You ain't going, are you? Because you ain't smart enough to tackle a man like Cartwright. He'd chew you right up and spit you out on the ground. Any fool can go out and get himself shot dead.
If you ain't gonna face them, what are you gonna do?
You ever see Injuns go after a herd of buffalo? They dog out the strays one by one. And then pretty soon the rest of them are scared and running over each other. Collier, I want you to take 2 men and hide yourselves up there on that ledge over there. Billy, I want you to get back down the path by the draw there. Because if we split them up, that's where some of them are liable to run for it. Well, sounds good, don't it, boy?
Yeah, I guess so.
That ain't what you're thinking, is it? What are you thinking, boy?
You're asking us to shoot those men down like there's nothing but a bunch of bounty pelts.
Well, sure I am. What's wrong with it?
I didn't say nothing was wrong with it.
That's good. Because I hope you ain't forgetting how I first come on you. Strung up for a horse thief. You didn't do it, but you had a rope around your neck anyways. Well, this ain't no different. And the Cartwrights ain't no different neither. They'll kill you if you give them the chance. Maybe not with a rope, but they'll do it. What are you gaping at?
Nothing, Jeb.
Well, you get back there where I told you. Now, look, boy. I've been pulling myself through this world for a long time. And when you get right down to it, it's a fact. You got to fight back, whichever way you can, or you just get beat to the ground. All right, get back there where I told you to go.
All right, Jeb.
And, boy, remember what I want. I want one of them Cartwrights. Alive.
Yes, sir.
And put a jacket on, boy. There's a chill coming up.
Well, what do you make of it, Hoss?
I can't figure out why, Paul, but it looks to me like he took them sheep right up into that blind canyon.
That old scavenger. He isn't leaving the Ponderosa at all. He's planted a camp here.
What makes you say that, Pa?
Well, why else would he be heading up into that blind draw? Oh, up there, he can protect his flock and have a good chance of standing us off.
There sure ain't no sign of him anywhere else, Paul.
Now, that's the way it appears, except there's no pasture for his sheep in that draw. If he can stand us off, that means we can do the same to him. Starve him out.
Well, why wait for that? Why don't we just ride in, get it over with?
Wouldn't Mr. Drummond love that? The 4 of us bunched up together like so many flies on flypaper? No, we're going to have to spread out and stay spread. Hoss, you and Joe, you move up on the left side. Adam and I'll ride straight in.
Well, there is another thing we could do.
What's that?
Well, you could stand watch on while I get the sheriff.
I thought we'd settle that.
Oh, we could pin him down like Adam says.
And wait for some judge to serve a paper on him? The court in Virginia City doesn't own the Ponderosa. We do. And if we're not willing to fight to hold on to it, we might as well turn it over to the first settler who feels like staking a claim.
Take your men and move them out into the open.
What for, Jeb? We got good position on them Cartwrights right here.
Just do like I say. Take those men and move them out in the open.
But, Jeb, them Cartwrights will be sitting ducks from here. We could wipe them all out.
I don't want to wipe them out. Or maybe just miss wiping them out. I just want one of them Cartwrights alive. Now, you take those men and move them out in the open where they can be seen.
They're all right. We'll ride in slow. Adam will come with me. You boys cover us from the rocks.
Don't fire. I'll tell you when to shoot. You hold your ground right there. The first one breaks to run, I'll kill him all by myself. I hear you, Cartwright.
My son and I are coming in there. You fire one shot, there won't be a one of you ever comes out of that drawer alive. Drummond, I ought to let you and your sheep starve.
Looks like I did work myself into a hole, kinda.
And Drummond, you broke your word to me. You're not going to break it again. I'm going to give you one last chance to get those sheep out of here.
Maybe we can make ourselves a little deal.
No deal, Drummond. Clear those sheep out.
He don't give a man much space to twist in, does he?
He means it.
Now, either you get out, or you get starved out.
All right, boys. Put down your guns. I'll get my sheep out of here come morning.
You get your sheep out right now.
Sure beats me. Here you own half the world. And me, all I'm asking is the right to drive a few miserable sheep across the corner of your land. You'd think you could do a man that little good. You got a mighty unreasonable old man, boy.
Now, Drummond, get those sheep out now.
All right, boys, you got your orders.
Adam, help me get those sheep on the move.
Hey, you look like a reasonable fella. Maybe we can make us a little deal.
You heard what my father said. All right, you men, let's get 'em moving.
Take cover, men!
In there, I've got to get to him.
Oh, you can't make it down there.
Joe!
Yeah, Pa?
I'm going to try to make up along that ledge. Follow me.
Oh, you can't make it.
Got Adam in there, I'll make it.
Joe! Yeah, Pa?
That Drummond is behind the wagon.
I can't get a shot at him from here. You're cut off, boy. Throw down your gun.
You heard him. Drop it.
Adam! Make for that path behind you.
Come on, Billy, cut him down!
Drop it, kid.
You're gonna kill me, ain't you?
Come on, kid. I said drop it. Now get out of the way.
I can't.
I said get out of the way.
I can't, Jeb. Give me order.
Cover me! Drop that gun and put up your hands. All right. Now come on down here. Cartwright! Cartwright, can you hear me? You call your men off or I'll kill your boy right now.
your fire.
All right, now clear out.
You're still trapped in that hole, Drummond.
Am I? You got yourself an empire, ain't you, Mr. Cartwright? Is it worth your boy's life? Well, is it?
What do you want, Drummond?
You hear that, Billy boy? What I want, Mr. Cartwright? Ain't that what you said? Well, I'll tell you flat out. First off, I'm going to run my sheep across your land. And I'm going to graze them till they're full enough to bust. And your son is going to be with me every step of the way. And if you try stopping me, I'm going to put a bullet right in the back of his skull. It's been a long ways to here, Mr. Cartwright. A long ways and a lot of time. And if you got any doubt about my meaning what I say, well, you just make your play.
All right, Drummond. I can't stop you. But you listen to me, and you listen good. If you put a scratch on my boy, I'll find you, and I'll kill you. If I have to follow you clear to hell.
Paul, we gotta do something.
Maybe Adam was right. Maybe we should have called the sheriff in the first place. I don't know.
He was right. My fault.
Oh, Paul. You know we don't blame you for nothing.
It's just the way things turned out. Hoss and I would have done the same thing if it were up to us.
That's right.
I made Adam do it my way. I let Drummond outsmart me.
Paul, you heard little Joe. Any of us would have done the same thing.
I couldn't have done it any differently. Couldn't just invite him in and ask him to make himself and his sheep at home in the best pasture.
Paul, we know you couldn't do any such thing. But don't blame yourself.
Should have thrown him and his sheep right off the property right away. I was soft.
Paul, we've all learned our lesson. From now on, we'll know better than to try to fight this sort of thing ourselves. We'll go for a sheriff.
You mean from now on, the Cartwrights don't fight their own battles anymore? Is that what you're saying? From now on, whenever we get into any kind of trouble, we have to go begging for help?
It's not begging. It ain't begging.
Well, then what is it if it isn't begging?
It's asking. It's asking like other folks do when their rights are violated, Paul. It's asking folks whose sworn duty it is to uphold the law to come and help us. Paul, ain't that what you always tried to teach us?
Pa, you know I've always wanted us to take care of our own troubles. But this time they've got Adam. I just don't think there's anything else we can do.
Yeah. All right, you two saddle up. Ride into town, tell the sheriff what's happened.
I think I can go fast about myself.
Hoss. You and I, we're riding into Drummond's camp. I got an idea how to keep Drummond busy till the sheriff gets there. I don't trust him, for then I can see him.
Yes, sir.
All set, Jeb.
You look at them sheep?
They're resting in quiet.
I bet they ain't felt as good in their bellies in a month of Sundays, grazing on all this nice, fat Cartwright grass.
Sure is good pasture, Jeb.
You know something, Billy? I've been thinking there ain't nothing we can find in California as good as we got right here. Now, is there?
Well, I guess not, Jeb.
Good land, lots of it. Why, we can raise ourselves the biggest, fattest flock of sheep in the whole country right here. And I'm going to take it, Billy. All of it.
How are you going to do that?
I knew that Providence would show me a way.
Yeah? You mean young Cartwright?
Mm-hmm. Before I'm done with him, Ben Cartwright is going to be begging to give us the Ponderosa to get his son back. You remember one thing, Billy. You catch a man where he's soft, and you can most always squeeze anything you want out of him. You better take care of him. I don't want nothing to happen to him just yet.
I'll take care of him.
Yes, sir, Billy. There ain't nothing at all in California we ain't got more of right here. Say, you must be clean hungry. Eat some of them beans before they're cold. See you in the morning, Billy.
Night, Jeb.
Night.
Brought you some beans. I can't untie you. Jeb wouldn't favor that.
It's all right.
You could have killed me yesterday when you had the chance.
Guess I could.
If you had, you wouldn't be here like this now.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Why'd you do it then? Why'd you kill me when you had the chance?
I don't know. Just couldn't.
That ain't like Jeb said. I mean about what you and your pa do to us.
Oh, what'd he say we'd do to you?
Kill us. First crack out of the barrel.
How long you been with Drummond?
Oh, a year. Maybe a little more. I met him when I first left off farming and took to the road. Wasn't exactly like I met him. Some drunk cowhands was gonna hang me up for stealing a pinto. But I never done it.
How old were you?
19. I guess that's how it happened. Well, I didn't know much then. But like now. I bought the horse off a peddler fella. But I never had sense enough to get no papers for it. Just dumb, trusting like.
Now he's taught you not to trust anybody, huh?
Jeb saved my life.
That doesn't mean you have to live the way he does.
I owe him. But I guess you wouldn't know what it feels like to have a rope strung around your neck. Not with a regular family and living the way you do. No, sir. Old Jeb, he just come by and scattered them trail hands off.
And you think he did it for you? Haven't you been around him long enough to know he doesn't do anything for anybody except himself?
That don't make no difference. Oh, I guess it weren't so much to save me as much as old Jeb just got it in for cattlemen and cowhands and that like. He's bitter in his ways, like my pa was.
What happened to him?
He got himself killed fighting over a few acres of bare, rocky ground back in Kentucky. Wasn't like I knew him much, him or anybody. Mostly I just sort of shifted around from one kin to the next.
Doesn't mean you have to stay with him.
He's always done good by me.
Listen, he's no better than something that crawls after carrion. You want to plunder your piece of land bad enough to have his taint rub off on you?
You talk mighty big, don't you, mister? That's 'cause you got it all. A family and regular living and all this good, rich land to hang on to. All I got in this world is Jeb Drummond. You remember that, mister. I got nothing in this world but Jeb Drummond.
Men on horses. Looks like the Cartwrights. Hold on, wagon!
I left my gun, Drummond.
He ain't left his. Get that gun, Billy boy.
Adam. Hello, Pa.
All right. Now suppose you dismount and say your piece.
Drummond, let my son go. Take me instead.
You? Did I hear correct?
You hear correct.
What are you figuring?
You want a hostage. Well, I'll be a hostage.
No, Pa.
Well, Drummond, what about it?
Well, I'll tell you, I don't care much which of you Cartwrights I hold as hostage. Because I got me another notion.
What's your notion, Drummond?
I've been thinking they had nothing in California as good as you got here. So I'm going to take it. All of it. And claim it as my own.
How you figuring on doing that, mister? You planning on killing us all?
Ask your old man. I think he knows. Billy boy, give me that paper. Yes, sir, Mr. Cartwright. I've got it all right here. A deed to 50,000 acres of your land. Now, all you got to do is sign it and make it all legal.
Drummond, do you think that my signing a ridiculous scrap of paper like that is going to make anything legal?
Well, the way I see it, I'm willing to take the gamble. Because I ain't got nothing to lose anyhow. And you got something mighty important to gain.
What's he got to gain?
You. Because unless he signs this deed, I'm going to kill you and let your body rot where it drops.
Adam, there's something you ought to know. I sent little Joe to town for the sheriff.
Thanks, Pa. It looks like I've been wrong all along.
No, you weren't wrong. And Drummond, with the sheriff coming, how do you think you're going to get away with all this?
Well, like I said, I'm willing to take the chance.
Yes, that's what you said. What about you? You willing to take a gamble, too?
Whatever Jeb says is good enough for me.
You too?
I'm willing.
Look at him. You think he cares if you get skinned and hooked like some coyote meat? As long as he can use you to get what he's after?
All right, you had your say, mister. Now, do you want to sign this deed, or do you want to bury your son?
Don't sign it, Pa. He won't shoot.
That's the difference between you and me, Drummond. I'm not a gambling man. Give me that paper.
Pa, don't. 50,000 acres, it isn't worth it.
Isn't it?
Well, that's a mighty fine-looking signature. Much better than I could have done. But then, I never owned 50,000 acres of prime land before, neither.
And you don't own it now.
Don't move!
Adam. I was going to make it an even deal. The land for your son. But it looks like I can't trust any of you Cartwrights. There's only one way to deal with you. Give me the gun, Billy.
You can't just kill him, Jeb.
Can't I? You just watch.
I ain't done nothing for you to kill him over, Jeb.
You give me that gun!
But, Jeb...
Look how many times I've tried to beat it into you, Billy. If you want something in this world, you gotta get it whichever way you can. But you go right on being woman soft. Maybe I should have let them wranglers string you up for stealing them 3 pintos.
3 pintos? Jeb, how'd you ever know they was looking for 3 of them?
Well, they said, I guess.
No, they never. They never said nothing after you came.
Well, that don't make no difference, boy.
Don't it? Well, I think it does, Jeb. 'Cause you killed them straight off. I thought it was to save me, but that wasn't it, was it? Well, you knew there's 3 pintos, 'cause you was the one that stole them and sold them off yourself. I guess I really don't owe you nothing, do I, Jeb?
Now, you know that ain't right, Billy boy. I mean, maybe I did lie to you about them pintos, but I always done good by you, and I taught you things.
Sure. Like shooting a man in the back, like grabbing and thieving. Well, I learned good, Jeb. But I ain't learning no more.
Now, look, Billy. Billy, you're like a son to me. The only reason I want this land is because I'm going to leave it to you. I promise it.
No, Jeb.
You give me that gun! How many times I tried to beat it into you, Billy?
Jeb.
I should have let him hang you. You're no good thieving, dirty double-crosser. Shoot him, Kaya. Kill him.
Hey, Pa, how come Hop's thing got all this vinegar?
Sorry, Paul, you didn't have no rutabagas.
Guess I'll be leaving. Sure do thank you for all your help. For the shirt, little Joe.
You're welcome.
Where'll you go now?
I don't know exactly.
Billy, do you ever think of taking up homesteading?
You mean a place of my own?
Yeah.
Sure, but...
Well, we got a lot of open land here in the Ponderosa. I figure that Adam here could probably help you pick out a good piece of it.
You mean a piece of your land?
Well, we got a lot of people coming out this way. I guess we'll have to make some room for them all, including the law.
Well, Mr. Cartwright, I sure will try to live up to your faith in me.
Well, Billy, you better, because if I catch you stepping out of line just once, why, I'll...
You'll go get the sheriff.
Oh, little Joe, can't you load no faster than that?
Can I load it any faster? Why don't you try pitching and let me stack for a while?
You must be forgetting. I did the loading this morning, you did the stacking. Now it's your turn to load a while.
No, I ain't forgetting. I'm just complaining.
Now I ask you, do you ever see two guys work so hard and accomplish so little?
I'll have to admit they're a bit on the slow side, Adam. But then they're pretty puny. Especially the one on top of the wagon.
Yeah. Well, what are you doing?
Oh, I thought I'd give him a hand.
Well, we're going to make that dance in Virginia City. We don't have much time.
Won't take but a few minutes.
Well, as long as you're such a fool for work, Dave, be my guest. Oh, hey, ain't that shirt you sent all the way to St. Louis for?
Yeah?
It's pretty bad shape now.
Well, I can send for another. Come on, we better get the rest of this hay loaded before your paw skins us alive.
And he can sure do it, too.
Hey, Walker. You stand right where you are, Walker. Drop your gun, Bob.
I don't know who you are, mister, but you're gonna go home in a box.
I'm a United States Marshal, and this is my prisoner.
Well, what'd Dave do?
You got the wrong man, mister.
Now, hold it. I'll kill the first man that tries to interfere.
Dave didn't have a chance, Pa. Marshal clubbed him before he knew what was happening.
I'll have a look at your credentials, Marshal, if you don't mind. A tin star and a shotgun won't get you off the Ponderosa alive. I said your credentials. United States Marshal Emmett Dowd, Los Angeles, Office of Southwest Territory. And was it necessary to half kill the boy, Marshal?
He had a pitchfork. I don't take any chances.
Dave's the one who didn't have a chance, Marshal.
Marshal, Dave Walker has been working for me for almost a year now. In all that time, I've never known him to commit an act of violence of any sort.
If you have any complaints, you can lodge them with my superiors.
Oh, I'll do that. You can count on it.
In the meantime, you tell your boys to step aside. I'm going to take my prisoner into Virginia City.
On what charge?
Murder. Let's go.
You have to treat him so roughly.
Cartwright, I'll handle my prisoner in my own way.
Now, look, he's not an animal. Treat him with some consideration.
Mr. Cartwright, it's a federal offense, punishable by fine or imprisonment or both, to interfere with the United States Marshal in the execution of his duties. Now, you step aside.
Don't you fellas think you'd better get dressed if you're going to make that dance?
After what happened to Davy, I don't feel much like dancing, Pa.
Me neither, Paul. Paul, do you really believe what that feller had to say about Dave being guilty of murder?
Well, the question of Dave's innocence or guilt still has to be proved at a trial.
Yeah, that is if he gets one. Dowd acted as though he's already been convicted.
Yeah. Ain't there some way we can stop him, Paul?
Us. He's the United States Marshal. His orders are to take Dave back to Los Angeles to stand trial.
Well, maybe some of Dave's friends got together. We could change all that.
Now, Joe, whatever we think of Dowd as a man, he still represents the law. Must be a better way to help Dave.
We're listening.
Well, we can ride into town tomorrow morning, for one thing. Talk to Dowd. The stage for Southern California doesn't leave till noon.
Yeah, but how can we help him?
I don't know. I do have a lawyer friend in Los Angeles I'd like to telegraph a message to.
Yeah, I'd like to buy old Dave a shirt, too. Replace that when he tore up helping us load the hay.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Hoss. Well, 3 of us will leave in the morning, then.
3 of who?
Well, Hoss, Adam, and myself.
Well, what about me?
I think you'd better stay here, Joe. Well, somebody has to get the rest of the hay in.
That'll keep him busy till spring, Paul.
This country's growing up, Pa. Wasn't always you could send $1,000 flying through the air from here to Los Angeles.
Well, at least it'll provide Dave with the kind of help he'll need.
Paul, I'm getting just about ready to kill a man, Paul.
Oh, what now?
Well, I just took that new shirt over to Dave, and you ought to see what that marshal's done to him.
What about the sheriff? Didn't he try to stop him?
No, he's up at Pyramid Lake or someplace. Ain't nobody over there but that deputy, and Dowd just shoved him aside.
We better get over to that jail, see what we can do. Dave. Let me see your face, boy. Dan, how did this happen?
Dowd brought the boy in last night and then demanded a cell. I couldn't refuse to cooperate with the U.S. Marshal, Ben.
He did this to Dave.
Well, I didn't see it happen. Curly had the night duty. He said Dowd came back to check the boy's chains.
Paul, I'm gonna kill him.
No, that wouldn't help matters. Now, Dave, did you give him any provocation?
Do you think he needed any, Mr. Cartwright?
But why? He didn't offer any resistance. Why would he want to do this to you?
Maybe because he's just that kind of man, Mr. Cartwright.
Yeah. I guess that's so.
Dave, Paul's wired $1,000 to a lawyer friend in Los Angeles. Make sure you get a fair trial.
Adam, you think Dowd's going to let me reach Los Angeles alive?
David, did you commit this murder?
Mr. Cartwright, I don't even know what Dowd is talking about.
All right, Dave. We believe you. Where's the marshal now, Dan?
He's over at the hotel packing his bags. The stage leaves in 20 minutes.
Well, that'll give us enough time. Come on, boys.
Hoss? Thanks for the shirt. Nicest one I ever had.
That's all right, Dave.
Mr. Cartwright, thanks for everything you've done for me, but don't bother trying to talk to Marshal Dowd. It won't do any good.
Well...
Good morning. Will you please see that our bags are taken out to the stage?
You talking about the stage in Los Angeles?
Yes, sir. I think that is the name of the little village. You see, my daughter and I are not so familiar with this part of your country.
But we like it very much. It's so very beautiful. Isn't it, Father?
Indeed, my child, it is. And we are looking forward to the rest of our journey.
There's nothing between here and Los Angeles but 500 miles of dry, hot desert.
But your desert is most remarkable. We have never seen anything to match its rugged splendor.
You'd better wait for the next stage. We aren't taking any passengers on this one.
No, we cannot wait. You see, we have made arrangements already at Los Angeles. There will be a sailing vessel waiting for us on which we have reservations.
I said no passengers.
Hello, Marshal.
Hello, Cartwright. You're blocking the door.
Yes, I know. We've just seen what you did to Dave Walker.
He resisted my efforts to shackle him.
Was there any need to chain him to that bed?
Just the need to make sure he didn't escape from that flea bag jail.
What about his face? What'd you hit him with?
Cartwright. Get out of my way.
Mister, if you weren't a United States Marshal...
The point is, I am.
Let him out, Adam.
Excuse me, gentlemen. May I present myself? My name is Dr. Anton Strasser. This is my daughter, Andrea.
Yeah? Well, I'm Ben Cartwright. These are my sons.
Very pleased to meet you, gentlemen. Could you kindly tell me, is there some danger in our taking this particular stage?
Danger? No, there's no danger. It might prove to be a bit unpleasant for you and your daughter.
Unpleasant? How do you mean?
Well, Doctor, you see, they're taking a young man in chains on that stage to Los Angeles.
In chains? But why? Is he a criminal?
No, ma'am, he's not a criminal. But it might be safer if you did take the stage next week.
But, Father, surely he cannot prevent us from taking the stage.
Easy, my child. Sir, I don't understand. This gentleman who carries a gun, is he an officer of the law?
Well, he's an officer of the law, all right. But you must remember, Doctor, we're a young and rough country.
Well, we have seen men like this who carry guns and abuse their power. It happens everywhere, even in my native Vienna.
But, Father, we've got to get on that stage if we're going to make our connections.
We'll see what can be done. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Alles wird in Ordnung sein.
Stand away, mister. He doesn't need any help. On your feet, Walker. I said get up.
Once before, I've seen that kind of law, man.
How do you mean that, Dan?
That Dowd doesn't intend for Dave to get to Los Angeles alive.
Look, Dan, isn't there someone you can send along to look out for the boy?
I'd go myself, but we're 2 men short as it is. We couldn't spare anybody till the sheriff gets back from Pyramid Lake.
Think I ought to go along, Pa?
Adam, this isn't really our affair.
Isn't it? Why'd you wire $1,000 to the lawyer in Los Angeles?
We'll make sure the boy gets a fair trial.
Well, maybe that's why I want to go along. See that he lasts long enough to get a fair trial.
Paul, maybe you ought to send me along, too.
Charlie, have you any empty seats?
As far as I know, we're not carrying anything but the marshal and his prisoner.
Say, driver, please take our luggage aboard. My daughter and I will travel with you.
I told you at the hotel. There'll be no other passengers on this trip.
Sir, you have no right to do this. This is a public vehicle.
Tell your father to step out of the way, miss. I don't want to hurt him.
But my father isn't well. And we must make that boat connection.
I'm sorry, miss.
But we haven't any weapons. Surely we can't endanger you and your prisoner.
Marshal? Are you commandeering this stage?
I said there'd be no passengers on this trip.
Well, you know you can't take over a public carrier, Marshal Dowd.
It's for their own safety. I can't be responsible for what might happen on this trip.
Well, you can just not bother yourself about that anymore, mister. Me and my brother here are going to go along with you to make sure nothing peculiar does happen.
That's right, Marshal. If you've any objections, you can telegraph your superiors for instructions.
All right. Hand your guns to the driver.
Hand up your guns, boys. You won't need them for what you have to do.
Lock them up. Yours, too. I'll take the key.
Look at him.
It's all right, Marshal. You just keep your seat. I'd just soon ride up there, Charlie, anyhow.
Get up there, Lucian. Take them hips, Maybell.
Forgetting my manners, Miss Strasser. You and your father met the gentleman with the shotgun, United States Deputy Marshal Emmett Dowd. But as for the prisoner, well, I am not certain whether or not the law permits us to recognize him. Perhaps you could advise us, Marshal.
We have a long journey, Mr. Cartwright. Let's not make it more difficult than is necessary.
Well, looking at your prisoner, I would say you're making it a lot more difficult than is necessary.
Since you're so well armed, Marshal, why is it necessary that your prisoner remain chained?
Does it disturb you to see a murderer in chains?
I don't go to see any man in chains.
Particularly an innocent one.
Walker's guilt will be established when we reach Los Angeles.
Adam. There's no sense in your getting redneck because of me. I'm finished.
You can't say that. If you're innocent, you can't even think it.
Wait, please.
You mustn't submit to what he stands for.
Get out of here!
These chains don't encourage a man to fight back, miss.
Here, baby.
Charlie, I sure am going to be happy to get my britches off of this torture rack.
Well, we'll be stopping one of the horse another mile or so. Get up there, Lucian. Howdy.
Howdy.
10 minutes, folks. You can get out and stretch if you don't mind the snakes.
Well, sure, I'm glad you folks came by.
What's wrong, mister?
Oh, my horse lost a shoe ways back.
That's bad luck. Where are you headed?
West?
Which shoe is it?
Oh, it's that left front foot.
Yeah, it ain't no shoe, mister. You ain't going very far from that old pony. He's got a bad stone bruise.
Well, maybe you got room for an extra passenger. I got the fare.
Hold it. What's your name, mister?
Cutler. Herd Cutler.
Where you from?
Up north.
I asked you a question, mister. Answer it.
Well, that's a good enough answer. Up north. Ranch near the Truckee River. I'm headed for Los Angeles.
All the way across the desert with that one canteen?
Well, I figured I'd get me another one at the next stage station. Marshal? Well, how about it, driver? You got room for me topside?
Yeah, I guess so.
We can't just leave him stranded out here. It's better than a week till another stage comes by.
Didn't I see you in Virginia City?
Oh, I don't reckon so, Marshal. Nearest I ever got to a silver mine was Laredo. The land jobber sold me and my partner a salted claim.
Did you get back at him?
No. Hanging party got to him first. Well, how about it, Marshal? Be grateful to you if you let me ride to the next stage station. I can have my horse shot and be on my way.
I'll let the driver keep your gun.
The marshal's taking all our guns. He's afraid one of us might lose his head.
Desert's California?
You ain't never been to California before?
Yeah, I've been to California. I've been to San Francisco lots of times, Charlie, but it sure didn't look nothing like that.
Well, this is Southern California. Stationed right beyond those hills there.
Southern California, huh?
Yep.
I can tell you one thing, Charlie. It sure ain't gonna ever amount to much.
Yeah!
Charlie. Hi. You're about a half hour late. You run into trouble along the way?
Nope, not on the way, Michael, you old highbinder. I brung it with me. Just so's you wouldn't be losing out on your share of the misery.
Only 6 for supper, Charlie?
Only 6 and 1 in change. But I don't reckon he'll be having much of an appetite. He's on his way to be hanged.
Do tell. Well, a young one, huh? I bet you some gal's gonna be crying her eyes out. Maybe more than one gal, eh, Sonny?
I'd like to think so, old-timer.
What are they gonna hang you for, horse thieving or card sharping?
For twisting the arm off a nosy old desert rat.
Oh, say, I like this boy, Marshal. Yes, sirree. Say, are you plumb set on hanging him?
I suppose you're the station master.
Yeah, me. That's me, Micah Bailey. Now, the gents will bed down in the dining room, and the ladies in the parlor.
Don't you have any private accommodations?
What's he talking about?
Well, I reckon what he means, Micah, is that he wants a private room.
Well, I tell you, mister, the only thing private out here is the hole that a man gets buried in. And even that's liable to be stolen out from under him by thieving Apaches. Breakfast at daybreak, supper at sundown. If you're late, you don't eat.
Everybody hold it just a minute. Old man, do these doors lock?
Yep.
I'll give these back to you before we leave in the morning. Dr. Strasser, you and your daughter will occupy this room tonight.
Thank you, Marshal.
Hey, Bub, you just wait a minute. That's the station master's quarters.
Cartwright, you and your brother, Cutler, and the driver will occupy the parlor. My prisoner and I'll take the dining room.
Well, ain't you forgetting about me?
Sleep in the kitchen.
He's being thoughtful again, as usual, Micah.
Ain't you leaning kind of heavy on that tin star, Marshal? Now, you listen to me. I'm station master here. Me, Micah Bailey. I'll say who goes where.
Mr. Bailey, it is a federal offense punishable by fine or imprisonment or both to interfere with the United States Marshal in the execution of his duties.
It means he's taking charge, Micah, whether we like it or not.
Oh, put that strong box over by the stove. Mr. Bailey, how many firearms do you have at this station?
Half a dozen rifles locked up in the liquor stores. And this.
Are the keys on here?
Yeah.
Well, until I leave, I will take charge of all firearms.
Mister, this is Apache country. I wouldn't let loose of my shooting iron for any man. Especially a blowed-up tin star.
Bailey! That's an order, old man.
Can he do this to me?
Oh, dadgummit, Mike, I reckon he thinks he can. You better go ahead and do like he tells you. For the time being, anyhow. Well, that ought to get you across the desert, Cutler, but I'd sure be careful of that stone bruise if I was you.
Well, thanks a lot, Hoss.
You fellas want supper, you better rustle your shanks. I'm just dishing up beans and side meat.
That sounds mighty lavering to me, Micah. Come on, Adam, let's go.
What kind of beans?
Wild beans. I picked them myself.
Mesquite beans. Yeah, little Joe warned me if I went on a trip with you, I'd be eating cow fodder.
You talk like I rode ahead and ordered them.
Well, if you didn't, how come they're on the menu first night out?
You don't come to think of it, it does sound a little strange, don't it?
Oh, I don't think so. It's sort of like bees and honey. You and cow food just seem to go together.
Yeah.
Here's some more coffee, folks. Yeah.
You haven't touched your food.
First time I ever remember my appetite deserting me, miss.
I can hardly blame you. I wouldn't feel much like eating either.
Andrea, please.
But you must eat. We still have a long journey, haven't we?
Yes, miss. A very long and rough one.
You must eat. It will give you strength.
I'll get by, miss.
When we get to Los Angeles, perhaps my father and I can notify your family.
Well, that's thoughtful of you, miss, but there's no one to notify. My ma died when I was no bigger than a pollywog. Never knew my pa. Ma said he was a man with restless feet. I think she loved him more than he was worth.
And you took after your father?
No, miss. I always tried to stay put for as long as I was allowed. Looks now like I'll get my wish. I'll be settling someplace for good.
Well, look, Dave, you're not convicted yet.
You're going to be back on the Ponderosa in no time, don't you worry.
A lot can happen between now and the time I get tried.
Wait till you'll forgive me. I think I'll finish my cigar in the other room.
The rest of you are through with your meals. I'd be obliged if you'd all go to your rooms.
Is that a request, Marshal?
No, Miss Strasser, that is not a request. Good night.
Andrea, please. Nothing to be gained by arguing with authority.
But, Father...
Come along, child. We have a long journey tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Dave.
I'll be all right, Adam. Don't lose no sleep over me.
Night, Dave.
Afraid I'll sneak out in this harness, Marshal? Or that one of them will jump you while you're asleep? Adam Cartwright, for instance, or the station master? How long has it been since you slept, Marshal?
Almost a year.
Has it really been that long? I can't imagine what keeps you going. I'm not much at carrying a tune, Marshal, but I can tell you what that song's about. It's about a girl named Corey and the way she died.
You shut your filthy mouth, you hear me? You shut your filthy mouth. Sleep with you rolling and tossing.
Well, Dad burn it, I can't help it. This confounded couch is plumb alive. Every time I get in another position, it sprouts another hair. Look at that. Cutler's gone.
I didn't hear him get up.
Neither did I.
Cutter, come on out.
You murdered him.
He tried to kill me. He was Walker's accomplice. We knew he was hiding out near Virginia City.
I wouldn't count on catching that boat, Dr. Strasser.
Why?
We lost the horses. Well, my brother and the others are trying to find him. How's he?
His collarbone is shattered, several ribs broken, and he may have serious internal injuries.
You just had to kill somebody, didn't you?
He was trying to help Walker escape. I had my eye on him ever since I spotted him in Virginia City.
I never knew suspicion could rot a man's mind. You really believe that, huh?
All right, have it your way. I killed Cutler in cold blood. Are you satisfied?
You want to kill yourself? Lay back.
All we ever asked of you was to have a little compassion for the prisoner.
Compassion? You mean feel sorry for him?
Well, now, is there anything wrong with that?
He's used this trick before. On Cora.
Cora?
My wife. I killed her with that shotgun.
Well, now, what's that got to do with Walker?
Because he worked his ways on her, too. Before I could get him back to Los Angeles for the murder of a paymaster, she tried to release him. And he deliberately pushed her in my line of fire to save his own rotten skin.
Now we know the reason for the chains and the beatings.
If you believe it, Doctor. It's not going to work, Dodd. You go from brutality to sentiment, and I don't buy it.
Cartwright. Take that.
Well, what's that for?
I'm deputizing you. You take Walker back to Los Angeles.
You mean you want me to take your place?
That's what I mean.
But you can't deputize somebody like this.
Can I? The United States Marshal has the authority to deputize any citizen.
And if I refuse?
You can't refuse. It's your duty to take that badge. And you are bound by law to accept and carry out any reasonable commission.
Well, how's Mr. Dodd? I hear he almost got run over by some horses.
He was trampled, almost killed.
Oh, now ain't that too bad? And to such a nice fella, too.
Dave, you have anything to do with it?
You hear that, miss? Adam, you don't mean that, do you?
Look, I'm asking if you had anything to do with the attempt to kill Dowd.
Why, Adam? Why are you asking me that?
Because he gave me this, his badge of office.
We'll give it back to him. It's his, not yours.
I can't do it. It's mine now. He deputized me to act in his place.
He did what?
Dave, I'm a deputy United States Marshal now.
Sure, and I'm Billy the Kid or Jackass Sam. Look at him. I'm the same man I was an hour ago. I'm Dave Walker. I'm your friend.
I know that, Dave.
Well, for a minute there, you had me worried. You started to sound almost like the Marshal himself. This badge is mine. I can't give it back. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, I guess it was.
Well, now that's settled, Adam. Well, what about these shackles?
Well, what about him?
Well, I want them off. Like you said, Adam, I'm not an animal. Why should I be chained like one? You did say that, didn't you, Adam?
Yes, I said it.
Well, then take them off. I don't like the idea any better than you do.
I think the Marshal would rather they stayed on.
The Marshal? Who cares about the Marshal? You've seen for yourself what kind of man he is.
Well, I found one of them.
Where are the others?
Which others you talking about, horses or men?
I mean Mike and Charlie.
Hey, what's the matter with you anyhow?
Nothing's the matter with me. Now, where's Mike and Charlie?
Well, if I know Micah, he's probably fallen in the chug hole someplace. Don't worry, Adam. I'll find him.
You heard him, miss?
Yes, I heard him.
I thought he was my friend.
Oh, I think he is your friend.
Then why doesn't he do something about these shackles? It's up to him now, nobody else.
Perhaps he'll do it in the morning. Perhaps all he wants is wait until morning.
Why? Why would he want to wait until morning?
Oh, I don't know, David. I don't know.
You know something? You called me David.
Yes, I'm dreadfully sorry. I didn't mean...
Why not? It's my name, isn't it?
Yes, it's your name.
Sure it is. David. I like the way you say it. Say it again.
What?
My name. Go on, say it again.
David?
Yeah, David. Only you say it better. You say it better than I've ever heard it before in my life. You're not going anyplace. Sit down. That's better. Andrea. That's your name, isn't it?
Yes?
Andrea Strasser.
It isn't true what the Marshal said, is it?
Of course not. You don't believe that, do you?
No, I don't believe that.
I'm innocent, Andrea. I swear I'm innocent.
I know. I know that.
Andrea?
Yes, David.
These chains. I can't stand to be in them any longer.
I know, but you'll have to wait until morning.
No. No, we don't have to wait until morning.
What can we do?
The Marshal, he's got the keys. You can get them, and he won't be able to stop you.
But what about Mr. Cartwright?
Well, you heard him. He's pinned on that star. He's just like the Marshal now.
Oh, I don't believe that.
All right, I should have known better. I guess a back fence stray like me doesn't have the right to ask people for help.
I'll help you, David. I'll do anything you ask.
You know, I was right. The way you say David, I've never heard a sound as beautiful as that in all my life.
How is he, Father?
He's asleep now. Fortunately, I had some pills in my case. Poor man. He must be in terrible pain.
Strange, isn't it, how one can feel sorry even for a man like him?
We are in a strange land, my child. Yet it isn't so strange. A man is a man, and unfortunately a doctor is also a doctor. And so he helps, whether he wants to or not.
Yes, Father, and so he helps.
Let's go back to bed.
How about the Marshal?
Him? He won't move an eyelid until morning.
Then you go to bed, Father.
How about you?
I'm not very sleepy. I'll be in soon.
Good night, my child.
Good night, Father.
You got them?
Yes.
Here. That's it. Out here. That's right. Give me.
I'll never be able to thank you enough. David, you're free.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm free until the next time I run into Marshal Dowd.
David, what are you going to do?
I'm going to give the Marshal a taste of his own medicine.
Oh, no, David. No, you mustn't.
Mustn't I? I killed his wife, didn't I? You think you'll ever be able to forget that?
No!
Hold it right there, Dave.
You shoot me, Cartwright, you'll have to kill her first.
Is that the way it happened to the Marshal's wife? No, I'm not going to shoot you, Dave.
That's right, I forgot. The Marshal put all the guns in the strong box. You don't have anything, Cartwright.
You're wrong, Davy.
You still don't have nothing. Out of the way, Cartwright!
Cartwright! That's enough. Hit him once more and I'll kill you.
What, you worried about him?
Yeah. He's got a trial to go to.
If we hadn't been along, you'd have killed him long before he ever got there.
Maybe. For almost a year now, I've lived for nothing else. But you just made me realize what I was turning into.
Get in.
Reckon you're going to be mighty happy to get aboard that ship, aren't you, ma'am?
I'm not certain I will, Hoss.
After what you've been through?
You Americans have a way of making things happen so quickly. In Europe, it sometimes takes a generation to put things right.
Well, ma'am, I reckon you could sort of chalk it up to our weather.
Weather?
Yes'm. You see, we got so dang much weather out here and so that burned much land we got to whip that, well, we just ain't got time to be putting things straight with each other.
You're a born philosopher, Hoss.
Me? What's she mean by that?
She means that if you was any smarter, you'd still be the second dumbest man in creation. And you're looking at the first.
It's a toss-up. Let's get going.
Charlie, get him out of the station before anything else happens.
Yeah! Good.